All right, people, welcome back to the channel. Today was not a good day. Real Madrid lost 5-2. And who did we lose 5-2 to? Atletico Madrid, of all people. You guys don't know the hatred I have for this team, man. And it's one thing losing to Barcelona and stuff like that. Of course, there are rivals, but it's the way that teams act when they're winning that pisses me off the most. And these guys, they're winning 4-2, 5-2, and they're still flopping all over the ground. They're still doing all this bullshit. It's like, do you guys have no shame? Do you guys just like I don't get it with them, man. I fucking hate Atletico Madrid. I don't care what anybody says. I hate them more than Barca. I don't care. All right, let's get straight to the game, man. This game was disgusting to watch. As I don't know, man. Like, oh my gosh, this game pisses me off so much. I think the first place you have to start with the manager, unfortunately. Uh, Listen, Xabi Alonso, man, you're gonna have to start making tough decisions. Players who you think you normally should start, I don't know if it's because they need rest. I don't know if it's because they've been overplayed. Whatever it is, man. But some players are not playing at the level that we expect them to. Like I've been talking about Fetty, I think in past videos, and how his role has changed, and he's just slowly trying to adapt to it and stuff like that. But today, you see that rating that he got, a 4.8. It should be worse. Fetty, I think this is the first game that I've actually watched today. I've ever watched from Real Madrid, and I looked at Fetty. I was like, you do not belong on the pitch right now. This guy just looked lost out there today, and it made no sense to me. He didn't know what he was supposed to be doing, whether he was supposed to be high up the pitch, whether he was supposed to be there, here, there. He looked lost. There's not a point in today's game where I had any confidence in Fede Valverde's game. Any confidence. The entire midfield today just looked like they were non-existent. You guys know how much I go hard for Chilmeni, but it's games like this where I legitimately need him to say, get the fuck off the ball to everybody. I know I'm cursing early in the video. Tell them, get away from the ball. I'm running this game. Like, this is like the games that I need him to do that. Tell them, get off, move, move. I am going to run this game. Start putting players in correct positions. Tell them, you go there, like Tony Cruz used to do. Like, and the reason why I'm saying this is because I see him do it for France. I see him run the games, and I'm like, why don't you do that with us? Like, this game, I needed him to grab the game by the neck when he seen it wasn't going in control of, and when he seen it was starting to get out of hand. And it's like sometimes I feel like he's been a little bit too comfortable just breaking up play and stuff like that, and not focusing too much on like actually running the game with us. And I think that's the next part of his game that he needs to improve is actually running the game, because I know I've seen it. He's shown the ability, but for some reason, games like this, he just watches. I don't want to say he watches it, but he just lets it go past him. He just watches it. And Jude today, I don't really have anything to say about Jude today. Like, I don't know if he was good or bad today. I thought he was just like pretty average. Like I said, the midfield as a whole was just non-existent to me, and it made like I legitimately thought, hey, where's our midfielders? Like, why is no one trying to control the game? Why are we just hoofing the ball up every single time? Those I think only like a 10-minute passage when we were probably up 2-1 where we tried to control the game. Outside of that, it's just hoofing the ball. Courtois hoofing the ball. Militao hoofing the ball. Dean Horsham hoofing the ball. I'm gonna get to number 18 in a second. Like I don't get it. I legitimately do not get it. Vinny today, Vinny, I'm pretty sure this is his 12th game versus Atletico Madrid, and it's 0 goals. He did have a good assist today, but outside of that, 0 goals against Atletico Madrid. At this point, just start Rodrigo when we play Atletico Madrid. Just start it. Just start him, because at least we might get something out of Rodrigo. With Vinny, I don't expect anything. I don't get it, bro. Why can't you? It's like he has one good game, one bad game, one good game, one average game. Why can't you be the player that I like last game? I thought, man, Vinny might be back. He was being very dangerous, taking his man on, creating chances, doing the stuff that we know him to do, scoring goals, you know. And I saw him and Mbappe rotating positions, understanding each other. And then today, what happens? Nothing. Mbappe, I see he has a 7.9. This guy, invisible throughout the entire game, especially in the second half. Nothing. Nothing. This guy refuses to battle any center backs. Bro, you're playing as the number 9. Even if you don't want to, just act like you're going to. Make them think. Like this guy makes the game so easy to go for center backs, bro. It's not even funny. If you look at the second goal that we scored today, the one that Arda scored, when Vinny's going down the byline, guess where Mbappe's standing? At the edge of the box. If it wasn't for Jude making the run right before Vinny passes the ball, before Vinny looks up, where Jude comes into the box and he takes the two center backs, Langley and Norman with him, then you wouldn't see. Then Arthur would never have been that wide open for Vinny to pass him the ball to. Like just do simple stuff like that. Simple stuff like use your speed, use your movement to affect the center backs to open spaces for the players. Not every single time you need to get the ball, Mbappe. It's not every single time, bro. I'm telling you, like, and Arthur today, goal and assist. I thought he was fine. Uh, I wish we saw him playing deeper in the midfield. If we're gonna actually play a pivot, play it a pivot with Chouameni and Arda, not with Fede and Arda. Let Fede go high up the pitch where he can score goals, where he's a little bit more dangerous in my opinion, and let Arda dictate the game from deep with Chouameni. What I'm seeing right now, I do not like it, man. It's just oh my gosh, this game was so frustrating because it was right there. We were up 2-1. I've never seen this team. I don't think I've ever seen this team get dominated in the air as much as we did today. Legitimately, every time I feel like Madrid crossed the ball into our box, something did just happen. Why? Because we could not win the ball. Like I don't get it, man. I legitimately do not get it. Um, Hold up, I need to drink something because my voice is gone, man. My voice is gone. Anyway, like I said, and there's one player that I haven't talked about today. But you know what? Even before I get to him, let's talk about two other players. Carvajal, man. I think you might. I don't know if somebody started sneaking gluten in your food again, but you gotta play better, man. We need better from you. There's certain times where he was on the wing and he was just doing bullshit, man. Like I watched him. There was a possession where him and what's it called, and him and Mbappe are on the wing, right? And Mbappe, of course, tries to take two man on, and of course it goes nowhere, right? But luckily, Carvajal is right there. Instead of crossing the ball into the box, Carvajal just aimlessly passes the ball back, and guess what? Atletico Madrid win the ball back, and they go out to an attack. What are we doing? What are we doing? Like, I legitimately do not get it. Dean Huijsen today, one of the worst games he's played for Real Madrid so far in his young career. Him and Carrera showed how young they are, but you know there's good potential in them. But today just showed how young they are, and like these guys, man, they just got bullied in the air. Like the only thing I want to see from Carreras and Dean Horson is getting in the weight room, legitimately, because they got bullied in the air today, and it made no sense. I think one of the goals that I think was Charlotte scored, legitimately both Dean Horson and Carreras are on him, and somehow the player still scores the goal. How? There's two of you right there. One of you in the front, one of you in the back. and both of you let him score the goal. Both of you let him score the goal. Chouameni also got dunked on today. Militao, man, I thought he's bounced back so far well from his two ACL injuries, but you can't rely on this guy, bro. You cannot rely on this guy to be your main center back partner. You cannot. You can also cannot rely on Rudiger. So what does that mean? That means you need to go and get another center back. Guess what this club is not gonna do? Go and get another center back until Konate is free. They're not gonna go out and spend the money. Look. Arsenal the other day, they bought Mascara from I think it was Valencia or something like that for like 15 million. Whenever Saliba goes out, whenever Gabriel goes out, he comes in and does a great job. Why couldn't we have done that? Why is it so hard for us to have extra center backs on the bench? At this point, I'm willing to say it might be time for what's it called Juan Martinez to make his debut again. Because what's the point? What's the point? We might as well see what we have there. He looks like he's healthy enough. Just bring him back at this point. Carreras today, man. Carreras. This guy just looks so scared. I don't know what happened. He was performing well up until this game, and he just looked shook out his boots. There was a moment in the game where he somehow wins. I think he somehow recovers the ball, and instead of just kicking the ball out for a throw in, excuse me, he lets it go out for a corner. And guess what happens? Atletico scored. Like, what are we actually doing? What are we actually doing, guys? Terrible performance by everybody, man. Everybody. I don't care. The midfield being non-existent. Non-existent. Vinny, 0 goals, 12 games. 0 goals, 12 games. Dean Hoyson, Militao, Carvajal, Carreras, Chirmeni, all getting bodied. Mbappe doing his regular. I'm gonna score a goal, but guess what? I'm when it's time for you to need a crucial goal. Guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go out into the wings and try to do some bullshit. That's what he did today, man. And I legitimately I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. Uh, Valverde, man. The first thing that Xabi Alonso needs to do, have a talk with Fede. Explain Fede's role properly to him. Give Fede a clear road, right? And after you do that, I want you to sit Fede down for like 2 to 3 games. Just let him get some rest. Let him get some rest. The guy has been overplayed. He's played the most minutes in Europe, I believe, and he's been playing a heavy style of football, running up and down. I want to talk about the subs real quick also today. The subs made no sense to me because there's like around the 70th minute in the game, instead of what's it called, bring Gonzalo Garcia on because now you start crossing the ball aimlessly. You bring in another winger, a left winger. Fair play to Rodrigo. I thought he was one of the most. He did good in the possessions that he did have. He looked like he was being dangerous and stuff like that. But yeah, Franco came on, did nothing, got himself a silly yellow card. Raul Asensio, you cannot say that you did not get chances because back to back games now, I believe you played, and I don't know what to say, man. This guy is just not Real Madrid level. I don't care, man. That guy is not Real Madrid level. I thought he could play the Nacho role for us, come off the bench, start games here and there in different positions. No, this guy, man, his IQ is so low. It's so low. It's so low. This guy is getting beat by Julian Alvarez, and his immediate thought is just fucking follow him. Bro, just why? Oh my gosh, Camavinga today, man. I'm really worried about Camavinga. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I was watching him specifically today when he came on. I think he made like two forward passes, man. Like two forward passes. I wonder if I can see how many forward passes this guy made. 27 out of 27 accurate passes. I would love to see his passing map. Do we have that? Damn. Uh, One long ball. Yeah, damn. I can't see. Bro, I don't think if he completed 27 passes today, at least 20 of those were pass backs, were passing the ball behind him. Now, one time, how many times did he go forward with the ball today? Like, bro, you're supposed to be a midfielder, bro. Anyway, man, take this game, crumble it up, throw it in the garbage, remove next game. I expect better. I don't know what's the fuck is going on with my voice. I feel sick, but I'm out of here, man. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. God loves you, man. Peace and love.